Hello, everybody, and welcome. Miltech responded in a very quick fashion, and I am super impressed. We have their Chinook in the Flight Simulator 2024 now, a lot faster than I expected, and I am just dumbfounded on how beautiful this is. The blade, beloved the blade droop. And I already flew it a couple times, and the pure sound of the rotors chopping that air, it's perfect. And I don't like to talk ill of any product, especially ones that come with the flight sim, but the Chinook that came standard with MSFS 24 was mediocre at best. This is quality. This is high end. We're gonna walk up closer here. This is something that it's just downright great. They have a ton of liveries that came with this. I'm actually not even some of those liveries I actually don't remember seeing in the 2020 variant. So I mean, I could be wrong. I could maybe just overlooked them, but you can actually do. They actually added the where you can check the parts on your aircraft. It's trying to examine, but it's just not coming up. But it's all right. But there it is. There's that one. Condition good. Pressure new. Or new and new. That one's not coming up. Yeah, that one's not coming up for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not too concerned about it. The whole new condition and stuff like that. It's just a tedious little thing. Yeah. There we go. That one comes up. Let's see if we can get that back left again. See if we can finally get that one to pop. Okay, now it is. I don't know what that was. I don't know what was up with that. That was kind of weird. But anyways, this is a beauty of a helicopter. I mean, and it flies like a dream. I mean, I don't know. And I've already heard a lot of people that have flown helicopters in the new sim, and they've all said that flying helicopters in this sim is so much more satisfying. If you come over here under this door, you can click this door, and it takes you right into the cockpit. And here we are. Now, something weird, like you saw on the outside, the blade was turning freely. On the inside, when you're sitting inside, the blade stops. It's no longer moving. Kind of an inconsistency, but that's just a tiny little nitpick, just a tiny. Other than that, this thing is flawless from what I can tell. All right, let's go ahead and turn the battery on. Battery's right there. Flip on APU. We're just gonna flip on all the generators so we don't have to worry about it. And then we're gonna go to our overhead panel. Flip on our fuel pumps. Let's see what else. We're going to do our hydraulics. Should be good to go on that end. Now, there is a checklist. They did have the checklist for the electronic flight book or tablet. Here's your checklist. So I'm not really too concerned about pre-flight. It's right here. So the battery's on. Caution lights. We're going to do our test right here. Test light's good. We're already APU's running. APU switch. APU's on. I believe we already turned on our. Yes, we already turned on our hydraulics. Parking brake is set. Backup power. That's already been set. Engine condition is both the stop. That is good. Open or on. I don't know why I said open, but maybe because I saw these over here. But those are set to on. The EAPS doors are set as needed. We're just going to leave those alone. Troop warn. This one, hold for 10 seconds. That's good enough. Fuel pumps are on. Cross feed is on. That's the cross feed. All this is right here. Lever, let's see. This is engine 1, lever to ground. All right, the ground, engine start 1. And then we watch the instruments to make sure everything goes over 50%. There it is. There's the oil. All right, that's good. All right, go back up to lever 2. Oh boy, this thing's wanting to throw me all over the place. Engine 2. Engine 2 start. Watch all the oil gauges. And then flip to flight. Generators are already on. So yeah, we just gotta do all this other stuff. This is, yeah. I'm gonna imagine this is snow. So this airport is not, it's the scenery added. It's the scenery that comes with the Chinook. It is the Bryant Air Helipad. Airport code is going to be Papa Alpha Foxtrot Romeo. It is a U.S. Army airfield located at Fort Richardson near Antarctica. Yeah. Anchorage, Alaska. All right, we're good to go on that. Everything's looking good. Let's go ahead and look back up top. No. All right. You have to really figure out which way these things go. The arrows. I thought I had the right direction, but that's why I flipped this back to 1 so it could restart that one back up. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and flip that to off. Off. These are already on. All right, so we're good on that one. I love the particle effects. Particle effects looks absolutely amazing. Just watching down here, it looks good. So we're gonna flip this one back to just right there in the middle. Also, if you come back down here to the tablet, you got your map. Map's a little wonky. Not sure what's going on with that. Then you have your loads. You can do your internal, external loads. We're gonna do troops. External, you can still do your Humvees, your UH-60, boat, bucket, UAV, and nets. Fuel, this is where you're obviously your fuel tanks, your auxiliaries, and everything. Checklist, you have your checklists in here as well as in the sim itself. Missions you can pick from. You can do firefighting missions, rescues, hoists, and military exercises. The doors, obviously. We're gonna do a level and slide. So it's gonna be level, and that top part should slide in. I always get them kind of confused. Oh no, that's the slide. There it is. Now it's sliding in. So it's going to be the top retract. So we're kind of like, no, we're going to do full. Think of it as simulating a hot load. So all the military people out there, they don't know what I mean by a hot load when it comes to a Chinook. I've done a hot load on one of these things. It's not fun. These rotors will pick up rocks and they will fling them in your face while you are loading. It is not a fun time. Also, you have these doors over here. Same thing as what the 2020 does. I wasn't expecting all of this dust being kicked up on a tarmac, but of course it's kind of simulating that this airport or this base isn't really actually here, so it thinks that we're sitting on dirt. All right, so we're going to also close and then fold. Well, yeah, fold and then retract. All right, door should be closed. Everything looks good to go. And I think we're ready for a takeoff and run around through Alaska. So let's go ahead and go. Let's go back inside. Reset the picture. And we're gonna lift the collective and pull back on the cyclic. Slow on the power. Small inputs. See if we can hover and spot. Not really a hover. All right, let's just go. There we go. Now there are other things I noticed that I missed when I first got into this helicopter. There is configuration. You can show portable GPS console. Which is this right here. Show portable GPS at glare shield up there. Let's see, show PMS. PC only, requires third party. I'm not too worried about that. Actually, that is down right here. That's third party like it says. And PC only. Altimeter setting. Units, you can change that. Random hook attachment time. Cockpit vibration, like you can actually have your dash vibrate, which is pretty realistic. And then your accessories. Fold hook chair, or fold cargo seat. This is all done on the ground though. Hide pilot and co-pilot. Mirror, hide mirror. Yeah, you can hide that mirror right there. We're gonna go ahead and hide that. Pitot covers on. Attached chaffs and flares, which are these little dispensers right here. Which I thought was really cool that you can put them on the helo. You can put skis on this, so we're already in Alaska. So if we wanted to really go up north into the Arctic, even more into the Arctic, there you go, we have skis. Attach engine air particle separator. I think these actually look kind of ugly on this thing. It's these right here. I don't think they really fit for those, but I don't know where you would actually fit that either, or where you would use that. Maybe in the desert environment, I don't know. You could put a FLIR camera on it. There's your FLIR right there. I'm not even really flying this thing. I'm just talking and going over this, and it's going perfectly well. Attach antenna, HF antenna, which is over here. This is it on the side. Attach bottom antenna, which is this thing right here. And then also attach top antenna, which is this. Yes. So yeah, there are other things that I have found that I never noticed before. But yeah, this helicopter's awesome. I love it. I am glad that Miltech went up and beyond and brought this helicopter a lot faster than I expected to the sim. It's probably one of the first actual third-party helicopters that was in 2020 that is now in this sim in legitly native, 100% native for 2024. and I love it. Good job on the fast response. Now I'm kind of curious when the Osprey is going to be coming to 2024. I thought the Osprey honestly would have been the first one to hit the sim, or the 2024 sim, before the Chinook, honestly. But I believe at the same time the reason why is probably because the Chinook is vastly more popular than the Osprey, I'm assuming at that point. But yeah, I'm just assuming. Oh, you know what I just realized? I forgot to turn off the hydraulics. But yeah, this thing is amazing. I love this helicopter. It flies like a dream in here. Love the sounds. Yeah, I really love the sounds. Let's fly low, low along the river. See if we can get that wash when we're flying really low. See if we can get water movement. You do actually. Just ever so slightly right there. From this angle it looks weird, but when you look it up you can definitely tell. Yeah, you can definitely tell it actually the wash of the blades they do hit the water and they cause ripples. It's kind of weird looking. Ooh, we're getting a little low there. Yep, love the Chinook. The Chinook's amazing. Wow. Such beautiful environment up here in Alaska. Snow in the trees. I saw a building over here. I'm kind of curious on what this building is. Oh, it's just a barn right there. I see it now. That was a bad angle. That was a really bad angle. I will take that as a fail, because I was taking that a little too much of an angle. That was all on me. We're gonna try and see if we can make a legit landing. What just happened was kind of a, I'm gonna call a mulligan, because I did a bad angle and didn't have enough power. So full responsibility right here. Can't fly perfect. Can't always fly perfect in a simulator. But you gotta fly perfect in real world or you're gonna have problems. All right, so we're gonna find a clearing and try to land. We do have a warning on our display. All right, right here's a clearing. Let's sort of do it right here. Come on. Reducing power. Trying to lower her down nice and gently. Hopefully out of the trees. Come on. That's one thing I gotta get better at. Trying to hover the helicopter when landing. That one was not legit because I was rolling backwards or gliding backwards. So, I mean, at least I didn't slam it down. We did hit the ground. We're on the ground. So we're good to go. But again, Miltech, you knocked it out of the park for 2024. I'm calling this the first third-party helicopter that was not part of the base game that is native to 2024. Yes, a native 2024 helicopter third party that was not part of the base game. This is probably the first one. Now correct me if I'm wrong, the record can be set straight, but that's my opinion, and that is what I think is happening. So I hope everyone enjoyed the video. If you haven't liked or subscribed, hit that button, helps me out a ton, and I hope to see you next time. Later.